got today can be gone tomorrow. Hey, you know what's crazy? People want to see you do bad. They do. Don't nobody want to see you doing better than them. They don't. They want you right there where they're at. If I was doing drugs, I would know everything that was going on with my guys. I would know every single last detail. But because I'm not, I don't.
What's up, dog? Oh yeah, man. It was lame anyway. Joe, you ain't burned no planetary gears up in your Laminator yet? And my brakes stopped working on my Savage. I don't know what I did. It's probably going too hard on them. I'm gonna check the Savage in a second, but yeah, my brakes just stopped working on it. They were like jerking, like it had ABS, like when it was stopping. I kept driving, and then it was like there's nothing there. Oh, very shortly, huh? I could take a guess on what that is. Let's hope. I seen you got an on-road car, and I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, that's whose it is? Okay. I was like, this is bullshit. He should have kept him to fucking roving. You know, I don't like on the road, so fuck you. I'm hoping so too. I know it's gonna be something nice. Oh shit, yep. Hey, Joe. Hey, I'm the same way. Joe, I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. Same here, bro. If parts weren't cheap, I would never fuck. Well, shit. Not all the parts are cheap. Fuck any upgrade is ridiculously priced. But shit, bro. Parts weren't cheap. I wouldn't fucking own it. But they came. Well. Well, damn. You stupid fucking. You fat bitch. Did you blow any of your did you blow your front bearing on your bumper for your, or not the bumper, but your bearing here on the servo saver, the front one here? You blew that yet? Did you see that they came out with a brass fitting now instead of a bearing? Because they can't keep those bearings together. There's a brass fitting. My shit cracked. You see it right there? That's a crack. This shit cracked on me. What the fuck? But they got a bushing now. Because it constantly blows that bearing. Oh, you're placing one of those. I wonder if them would last any longer. We'll see. It ain't gonna last long. I mean, it's a lot on that bushing, on that bearing. I'm gonna go ahead and lube it up where it slides on that bushing. I don't drive my truck a lot, and I think I went through 2 of them. Well, it's not that I don't drive it a lot. I don't drive it as much as a lot of people do. Yeah, the Gravedigger's up there. It's up there. It's fucking beautiful though, man. That licensing for that body, I know, wasn't cheap. It's got a lot of nice upgrades though. Yeah, I watched that. I like what he did with his shocks. His shocks do pretty well. I was gonna do that. I asked him what he did, and he said he drilled 2 extra holes, and then did and drilled all his holes in there with 3/32 bits. It's decent. It's definitely decent. I think he needs the Max 4 motor on it. I just feel that stock motor that it comes with, or that stock motor from the Fine Design, it's fucking gay. Yeah, I don't like that shit, man. I didn't want to go buy a whole bunch of different shocks because that's what CCXRC did. And I'm like, man, them fucking shocks are expensive. So I think I'm gonna do that and drill them out. It's all the fucking shock fluid though. I put the I just put the JRC links, the taller links, the CNC links on this. I've had the RC Max, these ones. I've been had these, so I just think the steering is one of the biggest flaws. I think they need to shim them diffs though. I think diffs need to be shimmed in this. With two on one motor. I was thinking maybe it needed direct drive like Sparks did. That spool up, that takes away, I think. And I think this should be good. Man, I be seeing y'all motherfuckers beat y'alls, man. I be scared to do that, man. I don't feel like my shit can handle that. Oh, two motors. How is it gonna? How is that gonna work though? Because I know RC Garage or whatever his name, he had two. Did you just start on it or you almost finished? Because you'd have to get a custom made bracket to even get it to work, unless you eliminate the center diff or the transmission in there. Then you can do it. Oh, okay. That's gonna be a hit. You know, you be doing that weird ass shit. You weird ass dude. You be putting them weird ass configurations together, and that's when motherfuckers come and they be like, "What is he doing?" Oh, they're not coming from the U.S. Joe, I'm not wearing no fucking video, man. I need hit my inbox. It's just interesting. Hey, I swear to God, I bashed the hell with that truck. But you know them, you know those MGMs ain't meant to bash. They fucking suck. Damn, bro, I want to see that thing in action now. You got me curious. You got me a little curious. Yeah, his whole setup is fucking sick, bro. Electric laminator ain't really much of my thing, but damn. That's by far the most wild ESC I've ever seen. It's like, what the fuck is going on? That thing is massive. Addicted. What's up, bro? Trying to fix my Savage. See why the brakes ain't working. So I'm gonna just say fuck it and take the whole side off. My whole side of my chassis. You get anything new, Addicted? You get all them motherfuckers fixed? I'm pretty sure you're busy as shit though. I posted a link. Can somebody come in here? It's fucking boring when you're by yourself. I don't see how people can just sit there and talk the whole time and just like do it by themselves. I'll be ready to go on and then get back off. Like, this shit's boring. There we go. There we go. He got his big ass head just sitting there. Oh, it ain't that close. What up, bro?
I was waiting for that. I just got done eating. I was like, all right, I'll hop in.
You just got done eating what?
Some chili dogs. My
chili dog,
favorite. My favorite. You know, with that hood bread
Yeah. With that semen on it.
Yeah, all of it
Yeah, that white stuff.
to the top. Whole mountain of it. No,
And
it was
any of
good.
y'all put sour cream on your fucking chili dog with the like chili for real chili dogs, like with chili on it.
Dude, that's fire. That's fire. You've never tried sour cream in your chili?
I don't even eat sour cream whatsoever.
Man.
Oh,
Do you okay? Do you eat any dairy?
yogurt.
Uh,
Well, cheese.
Nope.
No, I don't really eat white stuff.
You know, do
No,
no.
I'm not saying like because it's white, but it's just like I'm not a fan of white stuff. Like I don't like Alfredo sauce or anything.
Yeah. Oh, I don't like Alfredo sauce. Although the I don't know. There's this pizza with like white sauce. That shit's good.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. When you go to like a pizza buffet type shit, and they got all sorts of types of
Yeah, I
different
mean
pizza.
you can order at home too, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah, but I don't eat it. I don't like it. But I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah.
Just not a fan of white stuff.
I just went to CC's Pizza last week. That was, by the way.
Oh, I went there before.
Yeah, they redid the one here. It's like a little mini fucking incredible pizza now, almost. It's like the arcade section is so much cooler. Like, dude, they hopped it up. They spent a pretty penny on some of their motherfucking games.
Oh, they got
Big screen games. Like, it's like what? It was pretty cool. And we won like 10 stuffed animals out of the fucking claw machine. That was badass.
damn.
It's like we don't even want them. It's just that rush of
Yeah, I know
winning.
that. Oh, yeah, I'm that good.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, I almost had it, and almost had it again, and then you finally get it, and it's like, oh yeah, and then you go again. Them arcade games, dude, they get addicting.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
I'll be right back. I'm good.
CSL, you a nasty motherfucker is what you are, dog. For real. That's some nasty shit, right? No disrespect, but that's fucking disgusting. He said mayonnaise on French fries.
What?
Yes. That's fucking disgusting.
That's a little bizarre. I've never tried that. Maybe like Big Mac sauce.
Yeah, I don't even eat that shit, man. That shit's nasty to me.
You know, like Big Mac sauce?
No, I don't even like that jalapeno sauce shit. I just don't. I don't rock with it. But you already know, like, I don't even like steak, so I just don't like that type of shit.
That's crazy.
I know. I'm like, that's why I told him, like, at Ohio Bass, it's gonna be a little rough, man, because y'all eat. I just don't eat, bruh.
Like I just had steak the other night.
Yeah, I can't do it. That should hurt.
It was no special steak. It's just that fucking thin sliced steak that you get, from Walmart.
Oh, you know what kind of steak I do like is
That sizzle steak.
sandwich steaks. Real thin.
Yeah, real thin cut.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
like that with like in like a gravy with like green peppers. That is a steak I'll eat.
Yeah, I like that because dude, those will literally you could cook those steaks in like seconds.
Yeah.
It's like a couple seconds on each side and they're done.
Like steak hurts my teeth to eat, so it's like it's kind of hard.
Oh.
Is that a phone?
Yeah, that was my telephone. That was loud.
That nigga got a house phone. I ain't heard a house.
No, it's
I'm like, damn, that's a house phone.
No, it's just my ringtone. I've never changed it.
Oh, it wasn't a house phone?
No, that's my cell phone.
Oh.
God damn it.
And my aunt still got a house phone. I wonder, I should call her right now and see if she answers. I still remember that fucking number. She ain't never changed it for like 25 years.
Jeez.
All right, this transmission should slide out, but it's not going to. God damn it, I forgot. Fuck. There's drive shafts. Damn it. Fucking.
Hello? You're blowing my phone up.
Yeah, I ain't know that addicted. That's strange. I know people that like ice cream on their fucking fries. I'm like, y'all are some weirdos, bro.
It's like if I don't answer, I'm obviously busy. Don't continue to try to fucking call my phone. Like, goddamn. That shit annoys me.
I feel it. I hate when motherfuckers call your phone, especially when
And
it's
it's like I'm trying to text them a message like, hey, like can't really talk on the phone right now, and I can't text them the message because they keep fucking calling. It's like,
Mhm.
oh my god, dude, it makes me want to break my phone.
Yep, it's like fuck you.
And then you answer it, and then they wonder why you're mad.
Yeah. Well, what's the problem?
You're fucking up my phone. That's what's wrong.
All right, let's see what the fucking problem is. Got the transmission out. Oh, that screw was loose. That might have been an issue. That one was pretty tight. Holy shit. Holy shit. There's a lot of pads in here.
That don't make any sense.
Oh, that pad's fucked. Oh. Oh, this shit falling apart. That shit is falling apart. Look at that. Look at this. That's fiberglass.
That's better. Mhm.
All right, let me see. Hey, at least he played. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god! Shut the fuck up. Okay. Okay. Oh my fucking god! All right, you about to get blocked. Man, why can't all shipping be like Amazon Prime shipping?
Right? That shit's fast as fuck. I just started a 3-month trial of it. Like they keep giving me 3-month trials of Amazon Prime, hoping probably that I'll forget about it and then they get my fucking money.
Yeah, you gotta be quicker. You're
Yeah,
like, nope.
I know. I wrote on my calendar like 3 days before it renews to cancel.
That's what I need to do. Cause I'm motherfuckers, man. Something I think it was an editing, video editing thing, and I look at my shit. It charged me $60. I said, "What the fuck?"
Damn.
I was pissed. I'm like, "Yeah, I need my money back." Went ahead and got that figured out. Give me my money. Yo, I swear, like, it be so bad to the point, like, I gotta go on HP, or I gotta go on Amazon to make sure that they don't have it before I order from anybody. They got some, but It said Wednesday, which I guess is bad. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to figure this shit out. That's what I think happened. I had these brakes on too high, and I didn't turn them down. This shit started to get hot. I need a fucking aluminum transmission case is what I need, and just say fuck it and be good. Get a purple one or a blue one. Cause it's got play in it. Damn. And I swear there should be springs on this damn thing.
And what?
On these brake pads.
Mm.
to keep them pushed away
Yeah.
when they're released. You know what I mean? Not saying like it ever feels like the brakes applied, but I figured it would.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Let's see if they got a transmission case.
Dude, the other day, I was ripping my Fortec up and down the street, and this kid comes up to me on a bicycle, and asking the questions. Where'd you get that? How much it cost? Blah blah blah. And then he's like, "Can I try?" And he's probably like 10 years old, and I was like, "Fuck no! I'm not just gonna give you the controller to this. Like, good luck, bud."
Yeah, they just.
Yeah,
I remember.
like.
You ever seen one
Like
at the
he could have straight drove that thing straight into the gutter, and that thing been gone.
I'll tell you the first thing that 98% of kids will do is they're going to grab the controller, and I probably doubt that they're going to touch the steering wheel. And the first thing they're doing is full throttle in it.
Oh yeah, full throttle.
Instant.
Yep. Just because they want to see what it's gonna do. Like he's like, "Can that thing do a wheelie?" And I'm like, "No, it's a on-road car." Like I've never seen a Fortec do a wheelie. Like I've never ever seen one. So it's not like a drag slash, or that would pull a wheelie, but a Fortec, I was like, what? What is he asking right now?
Addicted. Are you coming in here? Because we got a shit to talk about now that you said something about that. But yeah, man, I'd like to give a kid the controller so they can experience it, but they just don't. Even if you told them, like, when you grab this controller, do not hit full. Don't squeeze the controller all the way. And they're like, all right, cool. Yeah, I know. I was going to do it anyway. They grab it, and then they squeeze the shit out. You motherfucker. And then you just.
Oh, yeah. My daughter, dude, she's literally like the best at driving. Like she's got such good throttle control for a 10-year-old or a 9-year-old. Like I'll give her my controller without turning it down or anything, and she like her throttle control, like she'll just barely pull the trigger just to get it going because she
Yeah.
don't like all this speed. Like she don't like to go fast, but it's cool that she's got that know of
How to you know what I mean, what to do. How to
yeah, not reckless with it.
yeah.
Like she hardly ever breaks her stampede.
My nephew, he's 10 or he's 12 or he's 12 right now. And when he was 10, I let him use my first X Max, and I gave him the control. And he's had cars before that, and I gave him the X Max on 8S, and he drove it no problem.
Yeah. Yeah, when I think when she was 2 is when I bought her first little tiny RC car from like the
Mm-hmm.
hobby shop, and then for her next birthday I got her something a little bit better, and then I I don't know, I've got her a couple different cars. Now she's just got a Stampede. Like I bought her a fucking an Exceed truck, and that thing was a piece of junk. That was the only car like that I bought brand new. It was
Yeah,
Exceed RC, pretty much like Red Cat.
I
Yeah,
was gonna say like ECX.
yeah, yeah. She fucking straight broke that, and I was like, damn, a 4-year-old can break this truck. Like this truck, it ain't shit. Like, so then that's when I bought her a Traxxas.
Hell yeah, addicted. They be good as fuck at them. They know what they're doing. As long as they get the gist and you show them slowly. Man, I'm starting to really get into nitros again. I fucking love them.
I love the smell of a nitro, but it's a lot of work.
Come on.
Dude, I found this perfect little building today for lease that I would love to turn into a little fucking hobby shop. Oh man. I walked by it today and I fucking seen it. And I was like, dude, that'd be fucking perfect for what I want to set up. A little drift track.
I
Have
just
it.
seen that you posted.
Huh?
I seen you posted that.
Yeah. There's a car show going on this weekend, I think, for Memorial Weekend. So there was a bunch of hot rods cruising up and down
Normal.
our Kearney Street that they all cruise up and down on the weekends and stuff. So I was taking videos of some of the badass hot rods and shit. Some crazy cars, like some fucking badass cars too. Rat rods, all types of shit.
Yeah, there was some pretty shit going down that street.
Yeah.
Good. Is that normal? Probably ain't gonna let you see it, but it's like not even a week. 2 runs. What up, boss?
What's going on, fellas? What's up, everybody in chat?
Different toilet. What you got going on, man?
Nothing much, man. Just relaxing, enjoying a day off, finally.
I was about to say, last week you had to work.
Yeah, I mean, I probably should be working today, but I'm over it right now. So I had planned with my son to be at his baseball tournament, so I still went.
You ain't a coach. I swear you look like one.
Not on this team. The other team I am, but not this one. This is travel baseball. That's too serious for me. I don't have the time for that commitment this time of the year. So, yeah, you see that comment about those discontinued cars?
No.
So I went to my shop today, trying to go get a couple parts, maybe a car or two. I didn't really know what I wanted. Got pulled out of there early because I met the family for dinner. But before I left, the owner comes over and he always shows me stuff that's coming out, different, anything he feels he can show me. Certain things he won't talk about, it seems like, but for the most part, he tells me when he knows stuff. So he showed me a R34 Skyline body for the Infraction, which looks crazy by Proline, which I would be excited for. He showed me a Losi 4S RMT based mud truck,
Ooh.
which was definitely cool looking. And then he told me what's really shocked me was the 1/5 Outcast and Creighton EXP discontinued,
What?
along yeah, along with the 8S Outcast,
No way.
along with the SMT 10, the regular non 4-wheel steel Capra. Yo, he rattled off so many different cars. I was like, are you kidding me? I'm like, what? The DR the 22 roller drag car, no more kit, only ready to run.
You saying some bold shit right now. I hope.
Yo, listen, this came straight from the source's mouth. This is not something I heard from somewhere else. This came from, I mean, I saw some of this stuff in person, literally on the phone. And then as we're walking in the shop and he's just talking to me about, he was showing me a new Mini Z that he got, traded back in, but it was brand new. He was trying to sell me. He was telling me about everything that was discontinued. I even told him, I'm like, are you kidding me right now? I'm like, yo, how can they do? He's like, I got no idea. I'm like, it doesn't even make sense. But he was telling me that he also confirmed the Arma 4S line. And according to him, it's supposed to be a little bit wider and a little bit longer than the outgoing ones. So I don't know what, they didn't really know much else about it, but he said 80% of the parts are compatible with the old one and the new one. Just about. But yeah, the cars that he rattled off that were discontinued shocked me. He said just overnight he woke up to an email and that was it. All this different stuff was changing. Now, I don't know when that obviously will happen or when we'll see, but that's what he says. So I don't know, man. It seems kind of crazy. What do you think? There's some high selling cars, I'd have to imagine. The EXBs and especially the 8S Outcast.
Yeah, the EXBs, I thought were popping. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
were super like popular cars.
I mean, Horizon's got that $100 off sale too right now on some of those cars, I think.
So exactly. So that's what's making me think like maybe they're phasing them out, but it's like they're not old.
For what, another version? I get. I don't know. I mean, I would hope it's another version, not just getting rid of it.
Right. What is coming that's better? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because they're still waiting on. We're still waiting on the fifth scale buggy.
That would be awesome. I would love a way to make that, but I don't think there's really any way to do that.
Because so it's like, if we're waiting on the fifth scale buggy, what the fuck do they have that's gonna? I just don't know what. Like,
how do they replace the Outcast?
Coming out with the V2s already?
I mean, is that the first version of the Arma Creighton and Outcast fifth scales?
Yeah.
Right? So maybe they are. Maybe we'll have some non-Chinesium monkey metal in the next one.
Yeah.
Can hope, right?
Yeah, but it's
only
like,
hope.
What are they gonna do though?
Oh, got me.
I don't
I was
really
kind of
know.
surprised. I asked him over and over again, are you sure? Are you serious? He's like, I have no idea why they said it. But he was pretty adamant.
Anything Traxxas getting discontinued?
Didn't talk a word about Traxxas. Although
No.
he said the Slash is $100 off now, the drag Slash.
Really? Because it don't sell.
$399. No, that's a permanent price for it. $399, I guess. Because that's the way he made it sound. He made it sound like it's just on sale now. I don't know. Or I mean, just a permanent price drop on that.
That's what it should have been the whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I kind of have to agree there too.
Damn,
Especially with that weak motor. I mean, what's the Losi got in it? Like a way higher RPM motor. They
what
just use
low?
that same old Traxxas motor, which is good. Don't get me wrong; it's not a bad system, but on a drag car, you need some higher. You need something higher than that.
Yeah, and something that'll run cooler.
Yeah, I like the Traxxas 3S system. Don't get me wrong, but in the right car, it's pretty. It moves.
Damn, man, that shit's awesome.
Yeah.
But it's like if they're discontinuing all those cars, they're gonna have to drop a big fleet. You know what I mean? Like a
Or
lot.
like you said, a V2.
Yeah, but they gotta drop a V2. They gotta drop the 4S. They gotta drop the V2 Outcast and Creighton before they discontinue something else because they don't have nothing on the shelf.
Yeah.
Wow.
But that Losi 4S mud truck sounds interesting to me.
Yeah, I think it's gonna have the big grappler, like the big you see the tires on the Laminator, the blue one?
Yeah, it kind of looked like that exactly.
Yeah.
The mega tires.
Yeah, it looked like
Yep.
that, kind of like a narrower monster truck tire, a little more aggressive.
Yep.
Yeah.
But he showed me a picture of it in the mud, like slinging mud. So it was really hard to really see it. But it was running with the picture that he showed me on his phone of it from, I guess, his email or whatever he got, whatever he had. So he said it was bigger than the LMT. I said, so what is it, a bigger scale? I don't know. It seemed like it was bigger than the LMT. So I was like, all right, well, I guess we'll see what that means.
Damn. I mean, I guess they do got to drop some shit to keep up.
Yeah, well, they probably, these companies watch these other companies, even though the Raminator is a totally different class of cars, right? You got the monster truck, and then they came out with the mud truck. It only makes sense for Losi to do the same thing. They got the chassis and they got the platform already.
Right. And the fact that they obviously knew that Traxxas was about to drop something. So now they're like, we got to drop something better. Which, good luck. Shit, you got one, you know. You know what I'm saying? Well, you got the Creighton, right? Yeah, you got the Creighton.
Yeah, both of them, yeah. 1/5 and 1/8 EXPs.
So it's like they don't really have a competition in the fifth scale category except for the X Max.
And that's
But-
not really the same thing.
No, it ain't.
That's like the more forgiving, you can just have fun, do whatever
Yeah.
type of RC where you land the same way wrong a couple times with an Outcast or a Creighton. It's bye chassis, bye something.
Yeah, something big's going.
Yeah, unfortunately, but that's what that extra weight and that stuff can cause with them cars, unfortunately. No matter what, anyway. At least unless it's got the M2C on it. But even them I've seen break a few times.
Yeah.
And
Hopefully they drop the 4S line or something. Dude, that 4S, I loved it.
I didn't have one. I will have them though.
Yeah, I had
Probably a Creighton and an Outcast.
right.
Because I feel like that to me is like when they came out with the V2 Max. My thoughts have always been, well, the V1 Max is like the Outcast, and the V2 Max is like the Creighton. Oh, don't get me wrong, it doesn't handle like a Creighton, but size wise, you got the short one, and now you got the longer one in the V2.
Right.
But I definitely want one of those 4S lines. I like nice 4S plastic rig is still fun to have. You can't do the same stuff with it there's a definite purpose for those type of cars.
Yeah, it definitely has a fun factor to it. To me, you know what I mean? Like, I still enjoy the smaller cars.
Yeah. You do like this, like how about like this small? Ready? Check this out.
Yeah, it's tiny.
This is 11 years old.
That's a
Actually,
collector's.
I don't know what to do with it.
Keep
I
it.
just got it last week. It was barely ever ran.
Keep it and don't sell it.
Part of me wants to do a Gymkhana series with it and find a bunch of places to run it, but I can't find bodies or tires or nothing.
That's the problem.
Blow that shit out.
Yeah. Damn, that shit's crazy. I can't believe it. I'm shocked right now, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, what is it, a V2? Like, that's what my first thoughts was. What are they replacing it with? They got to have something, I would assume. But
Right.
he didn't have an answer for that. Like I said, there was other cars, like that original Capra, the SMT kit, and the Ready to Run, I think he said both. What else? There was a couple other, I feel like there was a couple other cars, too, that he said.
That's a big change, bro. To hit all at once, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's weird.
Yeah, and then to leave the Creighton 8S regular Ready to Run out of it and not say that was getting discontinued, I was like, oh, that's kind of goofy.
Oh, they didn't say that one?
No, the EXB, both the XBs and the Outcast only specifically. Because I asked him, I said, not the Creighton? Nah. I was like, what? You'd think it was like a joke, but this is like supposedly emails he's getting from people that tell him about his stuff. So I don't know. I mean, I thought I was going to my hobby shop today to pick up my 1976 Porsche 45th anniversary Tamiya kit, and he only got one in so far. I was like, yo, I can't let this one go yet. I don't know if either of you guys know what I'm talking about, but that is a crazy cool Tamiya kit that they got coming out. But it's sick how much money it goes for now. So trying to get one now is like impossible. It's crazy.
So what is he going to sell it to somebody else then?
No, he'll just keep it. He'll keep it if it's just that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
He said if he gets one more, he'll let me buy it. But he ordered 3 from this vendor. He only got one. He said he's got more on order from another one, but he hasn't got them yet. So what Savage is that? A new Savage? Old Savage?
This is the old Savage. I got the new Savage. It's all right. It's electric though.
Gotcha.
You want parts for that, Deontay?
Huh?
You seen that picture? My picture of parts, right?
Yeah. Do you got a transmission in there?
Yeah.
See if it has the brake on it. It'll have. There's a spur gear.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. There's a spur gear, and you'll see a hole. There's a hole right here.
Uh-huh.
where the spur gear is, there's gonna be a hole right down from there. See if it has that.
Okay. I gotta remember where I fucking put them. Oh wait, yeah, here it is. I think it does. Right. Here's the transmission. Is that hole?
Yep. Yours is like brand new.
Yeah, I took it apart, cleaned it. Everything's real good on it.
Yep. And then look on the side. Is there a
This side?
Oh, that's a different transmission. Fuck. That's the 2-speed trans.
Yeah.
Damn. That one won't work in this truck. Cause you look at mine, I'll show you. You see that little rubber?
Yeah.
Look at your rubbers and look at this one.
There's like
No,
a 3-piece.
Yeah, yours looks like it's 3. Mine's just 2.
Yeah, mine has a 3. It's a 3-speed trans.
Yeah, mine's just 2 like that.
Damn. I need a case.
Man. That sucks.
Got me wondering now, man. I'm just thinking, like, what the fuck did they do that for?
It don't make no sense. I thought he was playing with me at first. It's like, no, dude, I'm not messing around with you. I'm like, come on, I ain't been in here all week. You probably think I've been hiding from you. He's like, no, I'm serious. I'm like, all right.
Holy shit. And then tomorrow we get a fucking drop. The new Creighton EXB. You know what they're gonna do? I'm gonna call it out now so y'all can give me my flowers when I tell you. They're gonna make those trucks ready to run
Yep, just like the other EXP line.
and charge $1,100.
Maybe 11 or 12.
Yeah. And at that time, I'm gonna find all the EXBs and keep them because I'm not buying no fucking ready to run bullshit with the stock Spectrum junk.
The moment they announce all the ready runs, I'm buying all 7 pallets of the 8S EXBs my shop has in his shop to sell to somebody else.
Yeah. Fuck that.
I mean, the only good thing is you can take the electronics out of it, you know, if you buy them new and sell them, but you shouldn't have to go through the hassle of doing that if you don't want to. If they're supposed to, you know what I mean? They came.
Right. You got the ready to runs. You got those ready to runs, that bullshit, and it's like you keep that bullshit and we will take those good old kits, rollers, and do our thing with that. You know what I mean?
I mean, if I'm being honest, I still got a Creighton regular 6S setup in my Creighton EXP 6S, and I've ran that a bunch. And no, it's not the fastest RC around, but I send the living hell out of it. Takes all the jumps I've ever sent at it. Yeah, it could use some more speed, obviously, but it's not slow. It's just not. It don't have that punch or that high end speed like you'd feel it have with a better ESC, definitely for sure.
Right.
Same thing. Even my Outcast, I can't judge. I didn't run it long enough, but my Creighton. I mean, that was a huge difference between the Max Buy 780 and the regular Spectrum system. The Spectrum system was still fun with it. It was cool. It was good. Like most people probably had fun with it. But if you really want to send it and really bash it, it wasn't strong enough. The system for sure.
Yeah, I mean, to be able to get a backflip and then save it if there's something going on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If something happens and trying to save it, you're fucked.
Not just every now and again, like every time too. With when you got the bigger system in it,
Yeah,
you can do that stuff with confidence with those big systems.
right. It's like that's why we're going for the the kit the rollers, because I want to have that power on tap. Not that I use it constantly, but
Yeah.
to have it that just in case. But I guess there's people that want the EXBs, and they're fucking putzing around, driving like little homos. You know what I mean? Compared to, but I want the EXB. You don't fucking need it.
Yeah. Maybe Orman thinks Traxxas has a 1/5 sledge in the works. They need to up their game.
Man, if they did, holy shit.
Yo, I would love for them to do it. Yo, the more the merrier.
If they did, I'm getting that ASAP.
Oh.
Oh, you want 1,200? Yeah, we're gonna
Sign
have
me up today. Yeah.
Yeah, sign.
Take my money.
You want me to buy it? You want me to pay now?
Yeah. Okay, sure. Where do I sign? Yep, right here.
That thing will be a beast. That would be a Creighton killer for sure.
Yo, because even though that sledge chassis, I've seen a few bend and stuff, and yeah, that motor mount's not perfect, but the way that whole chassis is designed with the bracing, it's incredibly strong.
It's so tough. It's like holy shit.
It's incredibly strong. It's crazy.
Yeah, strong as fuck.
Even Dupervash's last video he put up, I think it was yesterday. He had the M2C motor mount in it and the M2C 5 in Texas, but that was it. Or Max 5 ESC. I'm sorry. Yo, he was sending it all over the place, and I mean, it was 70 jumps. You couldn't tell how many were reused, because I know sometimes people like to say that he reuses the same jump sometimes in his videos. I'm not. It's hard to tell when you're jumping them the way he does.
Yeah.
But I've heard people say that about him. But either way, this thing was taking some shots, some landings. It didn't bend. The design of it's pretty strong.
I'll tell you what, I done lawn darted my shit a couple of times, and holy fuck, I'm like that truck shouldn't have drove. It should not have drove. That truck should not have drove the fuck off. It should not.
Yeah, that's my chassis is tweaked. I ain't gonna lie. My chassis
too, yeah.
But it's not affecting the car. I ain't.
No bent drive shafts.
Nah.
You know what I mean? It didn't. I blew a battery up in it. Like the battery didn't fucking go up in flames, but the fucking battery looks like an accordion. I'm not playing. Like,
From the nose landing?
Huh?
From the nose plant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was that bad. The battery came out and just accordion and man, the battery was brand new too. It was brand new. And
that's crazy. People say that thing needs a front bumper, but the way they got it designed, that the when it hits dead on, it goes across the whole front, the front and the arms, the tires, the whole nine.
But I got an RPM bumper on mine, so I don't.
Oh, okay. But it does when it hits flat, it comes up to like the wheels on the tires and everything.
Yeah. So it's equally distributing.
Exactly. Yeah.
But hell yeah, thoroughly impressed. Thoroughly impressed. The Creighton EXB is a good truck, but if you had to compare them, it's a questionable. But it's like I'll probably say the Sledge.
I think the Sledge is stronger. The Creighton's probably the faster one of the two around the track, maybe because it's a little bit lighter.
Yeah,
but I haven't really done that comparison for myself to know. But
yeah, the weight's definitely a difference.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I love them both, but yeah,
Yeah, same. I just I like RC cars as long as so I don't really care sometimes. There's so many of them are alike. 1.8 truggy. How many 1.8 truggy designs can you have anyway?
Right. That's kind of where you're at with it. Like
Yeah.
you can't really have that many.
I decided I'm doing my TLR 4.0 or kit. I'm gonna do that. I was gonna put a nitro kit in it. I'm just throwing a 6S system in it. Screw it. Run it in electric for a while. It's like the same car, only just a real race built car. You know what I mean?
Right.
But it's almost the same thing. It's almost no need, but it's still just fun to have a different car to pick up and drive because it's just that much different than the other ones.
That's what I'm gonna. I've been getting into the nitros though, so it's like I'm like, man, I'm gonna get another nitro because, like you said, all of them are the same. You're running the same shit. Electric's just like, well, let's get a nitro and see what happens. You know what I mean? That's what I'm at.
Yeah, nitros are fun. I got my eye on a 5T at my shop. That's what I'm looking at.
Hell yeah.
I think I told you guys before. He's got like the older. It's an older one. It's a black and white paint scheme. It's brand new, but I don't know how old that actual car is.
That's the
It's
one
never
I
been
got.
ran. He wants a pretty good price for a pretty decent price for it. It's almost one you can't pass up.
Yeah, I picked mine up. Mine was like brand new. It was really really good condition. Mine was the orange version though, and but it was the same as the black and white. And I picked that up for 800.
Oh, okay. They want 9 for this one, but it's brand new, never been ran. It's just like I said, it's not in a box still. The guy took it out, but he never started, never took it outside, never ran it. Has everything, manuals, all the stuff for it.
Oh damn, it's
Yeah.
new.
Yeah, new, just old new. Same.
Yeah.
He's got also a HPI Baja, same way it was new. XO1, brand new, never ran. It's the same guy that I got. He bought a collection. This thing was part of it. This little rally car thing.
Yeah, I'd say that's collector piece right
Yeah,
there.
this was ran, but if he ran it once, he
Because
scraps the bottom of it. He didn't run it much more than that.
because
Dude
of the
had,
Ken Block body, that's why that's working.
yeah. He also had the original all green Gravedigger Traxxas. Never ran. Like the real one, not. I guess there's a couple
Yeah,
versions of it, but the one that has all
yeah,
the green parts on it.
yeah.
Yeah, one of them. I was like, "You
Oh,
gonna sell that one?" He's like, "No, probably not." I was like, "Oh, damn, come on." He's like, "I want too much money for it." And I looked online. I'm like, "Damn, these things go for a lot of money just because it's Gravedigger."
yep.
I had pretty much the same car that you have, but it was the '69 Monster Energy Camaro. You know what
Oh,
I'm talking about?
the little mini one.
Yeah, that's one of the rarest, and I wish I never would have sold it because that car alone right now would bring in a pretty penny.
Yeah, I can't even find this online to buy if I wanted.
Right,
It was
right.
funny when I was googling it. I came up. They actually gave Ken Block a 1 of 1 Traxxas. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
It was a
I've seen
monster
that.
truck mini E Revo with like green beadlock wheels and like
yeah,
the looking like T Max tires on it.
yeah.
Yep.
I
A
have
one
that
of
picture
one.
in my
Yeah, it's
phone.
cool
Yeah,
looking.
yeah,
It's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
cool that the companies do that stuff. I don't. They should do that kind of stuff more often, just for fun.
yeah. But now it's just I don't
All
know.
about making money.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
starting to
but
do it.
that
Do screws and
Monster Energy Camaro, there was only like 100 of them produced, and they only went to Monster Energy like representatives. Like,
Oh,
so
okay.
So only those like certain people got their hands on them, and then like I traded a dude a fucking Nitro Revo for it because he wanted something he could run more outside and stuff because that was a smaller indoor car. And so yeah, I ended up trading it, and then I found out of how rare it was, and then
Yeah.
I kept it for a while. Then my roommates at the time kept fucking with it, and then I got rid of it because I didn't like it messing with it when I was gone. Like that's not cool.
No.
Especially when I go to hide the battery and then I come back home and I know like it's been fucked with. Like, nah. Yeah.
See, let's see if it's so when the stock is gone, that's when them cars are them HP or them
Outcasts and the
yeah,
EXP.
that's where they're gone. Let's see.
Yeah, I didn't even try to like Google it to see if I could find anything out. But
Yeah, they're probably just getting their stock, doing their stocks and not even producing shit. Because Verizon still has them.
yeah, my shop still has them. He's got a bunch of EXPs. He didn't say when. He just said that overnight was his exact word. Overnight, they discontinued a bunch of cars.
That's strange. They be doing some weird shit.
I mean, it does have a price drop even on Amazon. Was 700, now 558.
I was just looking at that right now.
Yeah.
Says it right here. Like, are they not as popular as we're thinking they are?
There it is. I mean, 547 and 558 for the one fist. Oh, look at this. Hold on. Is the Arma? Oh wait, this is the Arma Italian discontinued? Never mind.
I thought they were going to discontinue the Italian, and then they came out with the EXB.
Yeah, so that they were just they brought it back as an EXP. So what's that tell you? They're trying to make everything ready to run.
Yep,
In a stronger form.
that's what pissed me off.
Why make a weak version of the car and a stronger one? Just make one EXP line. That's it.
And make them RTR, and people are going to be pissed.
And they'll still buy them.
Yeah, you're just going to see a lot of RTR electronics up for sale.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Damn, that's wild.
And it's a shame too, because them Arma ESCs is just a dummy down hobby wing.
Yeah, that's all it is.
It's a Max 6 almost, pretty much. I wonder how close it is to a Max 6. I wonder really what they really do to make a difference. Because at least like the Traxxas, you can't adjust punch, not really nothing like that. At least the Spectrum ESCs, you can do that stuff. I'll give it to Arma for that.
Right.
At least there is some more adjustability with those ESCs compared to Traxxas, but still needs more pop.
I can't stand Traxxas electronics, man. I hate, man, the sled shit. I'm like, get that the fuck out. I got rid of that. I drove it for like 5 minutes, and then I put the Max 6 in. It was night and day.
Really?
I'm like, that stock VXL is one terrible ESC.
It is. I have it in my Emax and it sucks.
Yeah, see, I don't know. I mean, I didn't feel like the sledge was terrible with it, but
I think
don't know.
the sledge on the start, it's got it, it's there, but after that, it like drops.
Yeah, it needs some top end for sure. I mean
Put the Max
that's
6,
one
put
thing.
a Max 6 in that fucker and see what it does. You're gonna be like, holy! You're gonna be so shocked on
See,
what it does.
I was looking for something today for the sledge because that's what I wanted to do when I went to the hobby shop, get a new ESC. But when I look at the Max 6 and the Max 5, I'm like, I just would rather buy the Max 5 instead.
Yeah, but it don't fit.
Exactly, that's the problem now.
Yeah.
So I'm like the Max 6, I'm like, And then I wait because I'm like, I want to buy a Max 5. Then I leave it. I'm like, I should have bought the Max 6. I'm at dinner with the family. Like, why didn't I buy the Max 6 so I could put it in later? Like it told me.
It's not because you do think about that type of shit while you're just randomly like,
Yeah.
damn it, I should have got it.
I was like, why didn't I buy that? Now they're closed tomorrow because they took off. I'm like, I can't buy it till Wednesday. I'm like,
See, like when I change ESCs, if I put a different ESC in a car, I don't notice the difference. I've never have noticed like a real difference until I went with this when I put the ESC in the sledge. I was like, oh my god! I was like, literally, that's what came out of my mouth. Like, what the fuck?
yeah, I think Traxxas definitely tunes them down so that they're on the lower end of heat and all that stuff, just so they're probably safer.
Yeah, I don't think they have that much power in them anyway. I think they're probably, on a 6S ES, the average is about 150 amp.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think their shit's around like 90.
Yeah, does it even tell you what their amperage is on that 6S CSC?
No.
At least the Spectrum tells you all that stuff.
Yeah. Shit, why don't you just take, because your Outcast is still fucked up, ain't it?
Yeah.
You got the stock electronics in it, isn't it?
Yeah, I can technically just put that in the sledge and see what it's like.
Yeah, put that Spectrum ESC
Yeah, Spectrum 8S.
Yep, put it on there, put on 6S and see, and you'll see. You're gonna be like, I'm not taking this shit out.
I need to go get a Max 6. Yeah, Traxxas needs to up their electronics. They do that, they'll be talked about differently, I think.
I think so. Or what you could do is at this point, you got a lot of work to put into the Outcast to fix it. And it's gonna be down for a while. So just put that in there and don't take it out, right? And just know that you gotta put an upgraded system into that Outcast.
Oh, that's going back with a Max 5 780, same as the Creighton.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like that setup.
To be able to if something happens, like what I mean, like what happened, to be able to have it that power on tap.
Yeah.
You don't have it with that stock system. So
No.
why not put that ESC in the sledge anyway?
Yeah.
You already got it in front of you. You know what I'm saying?
I got another one in the box over here. I got an 8S Spectrum system in the box, just sitting right here and a 6S, both of them sitting there.
Yeah, that's what I do. And especially if you got them out there, like you didn't need the Max 6. You know what I'm saying? You could have put the Spectrum in there.
Yeah, it's true.
It's the
Sound
same.
like sacrilegious throwing the Spectrum in the Traxxas, but who cares?
Yeah, that's what everybody says. It's like I do it. That's what I do. Well, I guess this thing is down. I drive this truck every single day, man. It sucks. Now I ain't got no brakes. might be hard trying to find this fucking diff case.
Good night, Lauren. Have a good one, buddy.
All right, see you still.
It's midnight here as well.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah,
10.
in Jersey.
Yeah.
Dirty Jersey.
Yeah, it's about to be 11 here.
I was falling asleep upstairs, sitting on the couch, and I heard you say something about coming in. I'm like, man, I got to get downstairs before I fall asleep. It's been a long month, man.
I feel that, man. Busting ass. You worked today earlier?
Nah, my son had a baseball tournament I went to.
Oh yeah, it was it early?
What's that?
In the early morning?
No, we had to be there at 8:15. The first game was not. We were supposed to be there at 6:30, but it rained here yesterday, so they pushed the game back an hour and a half. So we got lucky. It's crazy. Then the next game wasn't until like 3:00.
Oh no, his transmission wants to fuck up again. You piece of shit.
Oh, so Biddy Designs has another cool body coming out for the Limitless. Well, actually, I guess it's for the felony because the picture he showed me was the wide rear tires. It looks like a Lamborghini SVJ. Like it was called the Joda or something. Sweet looking body for the felony. Oh, speaking of that, Arma's also doing the 1/8 infraction in brushless now. That's going to be brushless real soon. So that'll be coming out brushless as well.
Oh. See, that was one car I was going to get, one on-road I was going to get, but
I didn't run my Vendetta yet. I may actually run that tomorrow.
I drove that before, and I was blown away on how good it drove.
Yeah, that's what I hear. That's what it seems like for sure. I got the new belted hoons for it, the little tiny belted hoons. So I'm actually just going to throw them on before I even run it, just because it'll be better, I'm sure. Not smacking the body up so bad with these other non-belted tires.
Yeah.
But
so those ones on there are not belted?
The ones that come stock on the Vendetta, no, not belted. Nope. Damn. But these little, they're so cute, man. They're like little tiny baby D boots. They're so little. But they're belted hoons for it.
That's crazy.
Because I want to see how fast that car can go. I got the Vendetta, make that my speed run car. I have the infraction. I want to make that the fun one, like the fun brushless one. But the Vendetta, I want to try and see how fast I can go with that this summer.
Yeah, you know that them motherfuckers get down.
Yeah, man, I've seen like 150. I mean, I haven't watched them in a while, but I know when they first came out, some guys were doing 115, 120 with them pretty good. But yeah. I don't know how much better they'll be over that because of the weight of them. I don't know.
Right, there's not much.
No, exactly. They're so light. Really need to get me a Limitless, honestly.
Yeah, that's an underrated car. A lot of people get the infraction. It's like, bruh, you really want to go fast, everybody knows the Limitless is what it is.
Yeah, I wanted to hoon around a little bit more though. That's why I went with the infraction.
Yeah.
And then I just built this so I can do the speed run with the infraction anyway. I just built the spool, so I just throw the spool in there, and then basically it's a Limitless without the body.
Right.
As soon as you put that spool in there, so that's my next move with the infraction because I got the Biddy Design 765 body for it. To put on that should look pretty good. I should see I'm gonna make that my speed run car for the summertime. Summertime.
Summertime.
Will Smith smacking the hell out of people now. Poor guy.
Trying to fuck his career up.
Yo, but the more it's funny now. Everybody, not everybody, I should say, but like I talk to my friends, and suddenly Will Smith's name will come up in conversation. Talk about I read an article about this, and my one boy was telling me the other day that one of the movies Will Smith was in where he had a kissing scene with somebody, Jada Smith wouldn't let him do it unless she was there.
Really?
Yeah, no bull. He pulled the article up and everything to show me. I'm like, yo, that's just never mind. I knew she was bad, but she wasn't that bad. God damn, that must. It's crazy. She had to be there for him to even go through with the scene. Come on, it's a movie, man. What you worried about? Meanwhile, you out there having all kind of entanglements.
Right.
Slimy.
Dusty ass man.
Oh man.
Worthless man. I don't like her now. But they said I heard from Jump like they had an open relationship. I didn't know it was a one-sided open relationship.
Yeah, it's a one-way door there, yeah.
Got that man fucked up. You know
got
how
the
many
Fresh Prince all messed up.
Right. The disrespect. Damn. The transmission then fell apart.
My shop's got a Savage for sale from the same collection. He bought so many cars from this guy. He just put out HPI Savage Flux 1/8 Truggy.
Mm-hmm.
Brand new. Don't know if it was ever ran. I think he wants $400 for that. But he put out a Savage. I want to say it's a newer Savage, but not the new one. So I guess it just looked brand new. So it's hard to judge the age. And he wanted $550 for it.
Electric? The Flux?
What's that?
It was the Flux?
Oh.
No, for the Savage. For the not the HPI he wanted like $400, but for the Savage he wanted $550.
The Nitro one.
Nitro one, yeah, the older Nitro one.
I don't know. He's kind of wants a lot for that.
Yeah, that's what I told him. I said, "Oh, your price too high for me to even look at this thing." Oh, come on, this thing's brand new. I don't care.
I paid $5 for this one. And this one has a lot done to it, you know what I mean? As far as like, it's got the 3-speed transmission, and all three speeds are steel gears. They come with plastic. It's got like the upgraded like braces or the motor mounts, all this.
Gotcha.
Like, you know what I mean? It's got the upgraded motor, you know, biggest motor they make. Big ass gas. Look at this tank. This is from an octane. This is from a gas engine.
Damn.
It says 2-stroke oil. It's big, bro.
That's massive.
It's big.
Fuel for days.
Yeah. Usually the tank's like a quarter that size. It's got the 5mm chassis, so it's like it's the big, you know what I mean? It's got a lot of upgrades on it.
Nice.
The shocks. Oh. Shit, I'm kind of stuck right here though. Fuck. So it's got these little clutches. This is a clutch, right? To change the gears. And now if you see this hole in there, that thing moving in there, that holds onto the shaft for the transmission. And that shit came
Drifts
loose.
out.
It's got 2 of them. That shit came loose and stripped, like ground the gear off and then broke the shaft, the rod that goes in there. The shit was changing gears, so I'm like, what the fuck? And it changes at random times. So it's switching gears at random times, like random RPMs. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, maybe I'll go in there and adjust it. So I'm like, let me go adjust it real quick. And this motherfucker, there ain't much left to it. There's a little piece.
No
That's all
damn.
left. You can't even fit a screw hole. It's almost like flat. So I'm like, damn it, man. I don't know if I got one of those little things.
So Dickweed, you know that stuff that's making you cough over there? That stuff that's making you cough over there? $24 million is what the state of New Jersey made in the first month of it being legalized.
Oh my God.
$24 million. That's crazy.
But the feds don't want to legalize it. They're like,
They got too much control of it. They ship it everywhere. They need to make their money still running it somewhere to somebody.
Right.
right.
No, when you start watching all these TV shows, and you be like, man, listen, hold up. Ozark is telling the truth. Wait a minute. We be running money for them. We just be letting them do some shit. Like, hold up.
Is that what Ozark's about?
Yo, Ozark is wild. Ozark's about drug money and cartels. And crooked politicians and how shit really gets done.
Is that what it's? I didn't know what it was about.
Yo, Ozark is that show. That's that show that you will binge watch until you can't keep your eyes open anymore.
I know. I should go watch it now.
Yo, for real.
It's just hard to watch when the fucking main character is on fucking Identity Thieves and
but he's good. Yo, he's different in this. I'm telling you. His character, I ain't even gonna say nothing, but he will fuck you up with some of the stuff he does in this show.
Yeah, you know how you get that character and they're always playing this role, like certain roles.
Yeah, he's funny, goofy.
Yeah, sometimes you don't see him as a funny, goofy guy, but then he makes a funny character in the movie, and he's like, yeah, he is kind of funny. And then you see him in like another one where he's like suit and tied, and I'm like, that's how he's supposed to look. You know what I'm saying? And now he's doing this Ozark shit, and I'm like, I don't know if I can watch it because I've seen like little bits of it, but I never seen what it was about. I know it was a serious movie, or a TV show. It was serious, you know what I mean? But I didn't really look.
No, it's good.
But now when you say it like that, it's like, damn, am I gonna be able to watch that?
It's good. The characters in there. I mean, him, the one chick, Ruthie, in there. Oh, Ruthie's awesome. She's like straight trailer park trash. Like that's where she is in the show. Like she's one of the best characters in the show, man. She is. She's one of my favorites. She's great. But it's a wild show for sure.
Are you caught up on it?
I gotta watch the last episode and a half, which I thought I was watching tonight with the wife, and then she decided she was going to stay asleep with the baby. She might mess around and have me watching it tonight by myself.
Like, honey, let's go watch Ozark. Shit, I've been watched that.
Yeah. Oh, I'll just tell her I fell asleep. Let's rewatch it.
Right.
That's it.
Have you seen Atlanta?
No.
How about BMF?
Not really. Not a lot.
Snowfall?
No, I heard I was supposed to watch that.
Yeah. Those are the three I watch. Those are
Okay.
shit. Those are the shit. I don't know. Atlanta's a little weird because you'll see an episode. It's like they're doing this, they're doing that, and all of a sudden on the next one, none of them are in it. None of them are in it, and it's like
So no like storyline that continues.
it's a storyline, but it's not always the same. Like it's different. You know what I mean? Like
Gotcha.
sometimes they're not in there and they're trying to show you something as far as like a life lesson, maybe, I guess. You know what I mean? Like there was one. I hope I don't have bad dreams about it because it's fucking weird. There's one
Good, no good.
where the dude goes, right? The dude goes and goes. He wants to pick up a piano because it has colored keys. Like the keys are like all different colors, like different vibrant colors, and it's free. So dude goes and rents a U-Haul and goes to this house to pick it up, and he goes in and like the door opens automatically type shit, and then he walks in and the door closes, and then like there's a dude behind him, like, and he has a soft voice, like hello, and he turns around and dude looks just like not identical, but just like fucking Michael Jackson.
That's everything.
Just like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. Like, dude's in the house and he's like, dude eats like an egg,
And they got him talking all soft too, like Michael Jackson?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes. And dude's like eating an egg and shit on some weird shit. And like he's got a brother that's like he's like bad with the sun, like he can't go in the sun. He has to keep his face covered and his whole body covered because he's allergic to the sun. And they get into it, and then he shoots the brother. It's crazy, and dude looks just like Michael Jackson.
That's crazy.
And then in that movie, this was like after the like the next season, like there was an award, like in real life, there was an award, like the Grammys or something like that. And the character in the movie shows up at the Grammys in real life, like at the Grammys, like this was like last year or year before. He showed up there and like dressed all up just like the Michael Jackson dude. And they thought it was Michael Jackson.
Oh shit.
It was crazy. I'm like, why the fuck did this dude like go to the Grammys like that?
Trying to look like him probably too.
Yeah, man. And dude's voice and soft like Michael's, and like dude looks so weird when you see it. If you see it, dude, you see how dude looks. It's weird.
That's wild.
Weird as shit, bro. Weird as shit. Oh. But yeah, man, you watch Atlanta, BMF, and Snowfall's the top. Snowfall is the highest of the high. And then BMF is very fucking close. Do you know what BMF is?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to check that one out. I don't even know if I've heard of that one.
Do you know what BMF is in real life? Like the Black Mafia family?
I've
Like
never heard of the show though.
You know what BMF is though, right?
Yeah, I've heard of it, yes, but I don't know about the show. Is that the one? Oh, that's the one on Stars, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one with that
50 Cent.
You remember Big Meech back in the day, and he was like that.
That's the one with 50 Cent's doing now, isn't it?
Yep.
That's why I heard of it. That's what my boy was talking about. He didn't know the damn name of it.
Yeah. It's just a show on Big Meech's life. You know what I'm saying? He's still in prison. Big Meech should be coming out in the next 5 years, though. But it's a show on his life, you know what I mean, growing up. His brother just got out last year. And his son is actually playing him in the movie.
Oh,
Big
really?
son, yeah, that's who plays him. He looks just like him. He looks just like his dad. But yeah, I did a lot of research on the BMF family, the Black Mafia family, and the money that they were making, man. The money that these people were making.
Oh, probably hand over fist just all day long.
Yeah, hey, they seized a limo in the BMF from BMF because they raided everything and he had a limo company and they seized the limo and they inspected the limo and they put it up for auction because they what I'm saying they got to get some money back.
Yeah, yeah.
Put it up for auction and somebody bought it, and like a year after they bought it, what I'm saying, they were using the limo to fucking graduations, whatever, and like they ended up finding $1 million in a stash spot in the limo. The police could not find it. They were like, "How did you find that money? Like, where did you find it?" You know what I mean? And they showed them how they opened the stash spot because they didn't know. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, they somehow opened it, and they found $1 million cash in there.
Imagine that.
And I'm sure, Big Meech and them didn't even. They forgot. Like they forget. Like where half their money was. They were making money like that. They had an apartment. Big Meech said he had an apartment that he used to come to, and he said there was nothing in there but boxes and boxes of cash. He said there was just rooms filled with cash, like shoe boxes everywhere with cash in.
Yeah, because you can't put it nowhere else.
Yeah. He's like, and they're like, that burying money shit is fake. You can't bury money in a mold. And mice will get to it, or not mice, but soil will get onto it, and moisture, and then it'll mold it. Even if you seal it, I guess it molds up. They're like, you can't bury money. It's not like you think. Man, the money that the motherfuckers were making. It's crazy. I'm saying I think they probably touched 50 million, probably. At least 50 million.
Might have even been more.
Yeah, dude, like back in the day, I don't know if you know, like, because you're a little older than me, so you might have seen it, but they had billboards around the states that said BMF, like Black Mafia Family. And the whole time they were acting like they were a record label. And the whole time they were selling drugs. Stupid, but they were selling drugs, you know what I'm saying? Serving cats, like, and he had a billboard, like the biggest drug dealer ever, like, has a billboard like BMF. That shit was crazy. I did a lot of research on his life, man.
That's like what was the Denzel movie?
That dude was a clown. That dude was a fucking phony. That was
American
Frank
Gangster,
Lucas.
right? Yeah.
Frank Lucas.
Frank Lucas.
Yeah. I don't know. I do a lot of research on shit, like a lot. Frank Lucas, he was making money, but fuck, how did I forget his name? Oh, I forgot his name. Fuck. I don't remember his name, but he was talking about his life the whole time. Frank Lucas wasn't getting the money like he said he was getting. You know who else? Snowfall. Now Snowfall comes off the movie of Rick Ross.
Oh,
The real
okay.
Rick Ross. Not Larry Hoover, or not him, but Rick, a fake ass rapper. The real Rick Ross got out of prison, and they're in a lawsuit right now. The real Rick Ross and the fake rapper Rick Ross. He got a lawsuit against Rick Ross for taking his name.
Oh, does he really?
Mm-hmm.
Now that he's out of jail?
Yeah, he got a lawsuit right now.
Well, because the rapper Rick Ross acts like he's slinging that shit, and at least he was and stuff before, right?
Yeah, and he didn't.
And he
He was
didn't. Yeah.
he was a fucking uh he was a guard at the penitentiary. So he was just, you know what I'm saying? That's what he did. So, but I ain't gonna knock him. He got money. He got money now, but he was smart with what he did with his money. But man, I think
That's crazy.
he wasn't that guy. Rick Ross, he took his name from the real Rick Ross, and dude got out. He was like, man, you took my name, bro. Like, and he was like, man, he's like, you gotta pay for that. You know what I mean? You gotta pay for having my name. And they talked on the phone. Because Rick Ross, you know, he's big, big, big out here. You know what I mean? Him, Rick Ross, BMF, Frank Lucas, and there was one other guy. They were the biggest drug dealers ever. But Rick Ross, oh yeah. Snowfall, I'm sorry. Snowfall took they're not the life rights because it's not all factual. Most of them, he said most of it's fake, but Snowfall took the life of Rick Ross's life. That's how he started. You know what I mean? Because Rick Ross was getting money from the CIA or was getting the coke from the CIA. That's where it all came from, was CIA. There was a big scandal about it, you know, when all this happened, like early 80s, early 80s. That's when it all started. But in a 90 or something, 88 or something, that's when they got busted. And then they figured out the CIA was really giving them the weed to fight the war on not the Colombian War, but that other fucking place. Is that Colombia? No, that wasn't Colombia. I don't know. We had a war with that one country,
Cuba.
right from us, from California. Huh? What was that
Cuba?
country? Cuba. Yep, the Cuban War.
Oh.
Because we had a war with them, with Cuba. What's that?
Nice.
Yeah, that dude in Cuba, the fucking that big dude. That was what it was funding. All that money was funding them. So that's where Rick Ross got all that money from. Was fucking CIA. I don't know. I just do research on the weirdest shit. I don't know why.
Whatever interests you, right?
Right. If it ain't about drugs and like doing that type of shit, then I do a lot of research on that.
That's why you gotta watch Ozark.
Yeah.
You gotta watch that money laundering shit. You gotta watch what happens. It's good.
I gotta see that.
They be with the cartel. They get all kind of stuff going on. They go down. They're in Mexico. They do it all.
Yeah, I might go pop that on. Area 51's a good TV show too. Or I'm sorry, not Area 51, but Project Blue Book. I'm super into the alien Area 51 shit.
Really?
Super into it.
What do you think about all that stuff they're releasing now?
I think there's a motive behind it.
You watching any of it? You seeing it? Well, is it because it's past a certain time now? Is that how it works, right?
No. When it comes to that, there is no 30-year mark. There is none of that. That's bullshit. Not when it comes to me. This is my opinion. You know what I mean? Because after that, it's bullshit. But you see, they never confirmed that it was anything alienish. There was no like extraterrestrial beings. You know what I mean? They never brought that up. They just said that it's nothing that we've seen before. You know what I mean? They never brought nothing else up about it. And they said somebody I was looking up. It could be true, it could not, but they said the next thing that comes, it's not going to be a war against the world. He said it's going to be a fake alien invasion, and it's not going to be real. So that's why they're bringing that shit out. But
There's gonna be
I
some
don't know.
Spider-Man shit with some drones playing all the video out there.
Well, he made it seem like you're not going to see it. You know what I mean? But you're going to see a big chaos. You know what I mean? And try to portray that it's going to be something like that, but you're not going to see it. And if you do, it's most like he said, it's most likely going to be them with their backwards their backwards engineering their spacecrafts. But you will never, he said, you will never ever see a alien coming out that ship or anything like that. But you know what I mean, that's kind of far-fetched shit until I see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
To me, you know what I mean, that's far-fetched shit. But I mean, for a fact, can't nobody tell me that there's no extraterrestrial life. You know what I mean? You can't tell me that and then tell me that you believe in God. You know what I mean? It don't make sense.
Yeah, I would have to think that there's something else out there besides us.
Yeah, you'd be selfish to say it wasn't.
Yeah, I think would be. Yeah, we wouldn't be. It wouldn't be right. I don't think. There's just too much
Right.
unknown. There's too much unknown on this planet, even just in the ocean that we don't know about because they can't get down there, let alone out there.
I mean, if you look at it like this, you look at how many species of motherfucking deer, tigers, bees. There's like 15 species of each. You know what I mean? There's different type of octopuses, which I think are not from here. Them are fucking ridiculously wild creatures.
Well, them deep sea octopuses are like they're
Yes.
as close to alien as you could probably be, type shit. I mean, they're
Yeah.
wild.
Did you know that they said an octopus is one of the most smartest things other than humans?
Yeah, they're smart.
Yeah.
They don't look
I
like
mean,
they're supposed to
they
be smart.
open. They
Don't
can
look
open
like they're
jars. They can open jars. They can get through doors. They can get through so much shit. Like they can what animal? What anything other than a monkey and us that can open a jar? Like seriously, like it's. You might think it's easy, but what can open a jar? Name an animal that can open a jar. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just that shit's crazy. Like I look at deeper shit than just
Maybe a raccoon.
What?
A raccoon, maybe.
I don't think a raccoon's opening no jar. I don't think so. I don't know. It could be maybe, but
Jar of peanut butter. You don't think you
I mean, look
Keep
at
breaking that shit open.
Yeah, they'll break it, but a squid is gonna get in there, especially if it's some food in there.
Yeah, and he's gonna twist it off.
Yeah, the color changing, how fast it changes colors, and that shit's outrageous. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that shit's weird. That
it's crazy.
It's almost like, yeah, when they change like complete color instantly.
Yeah, there could be one in your house and you not know it because it changes that. Well,
yeah, that shit's
well,
fucking
you know what I'm trying to say. It's not gonna happen, but it could be. You know what I mean? It changes that fast and it blends in so well. But it's like, man, dude, there's so many fucking species of everything on this planet. Of everything. Sharks. There's like 20, 30, 50. I don't know how many species of sharks. The fuck? And there's no other life out there? And no life.
There's motherfucking dinosaurs roaming around on this planet at one point in time. Shit,
Right.
come on. Yo, for real.
Right, bro. Like, and there's nothing.
And a 60-foot long megalodon shark that wanted to eat everything. Like,
and now we got little RC cars.
Yeah, exactly.
But man, my mind wonders so much. It's not. I don't know if it's healthy or not, but my mind wonders so much in any given day. It's like, did you ever think like what could they be doing right now? What is it like where they are? because it's there. There is no fucking question in it. There's something else out there that's doing very similar to what we're doing.
Or
What?
maybe better shit than us. Their RC cars might not break.
Oh, I swear to God, I thought about that. I'm like, I wonder what their RC cars look like.
Hyperdrive and shit.
Yeah, like,
Just hovers and goes.
yeah, like, what do they hit jumps with theirs, or
We got
do
warp
theirs,
speed and
yeah,
shit.
do theirs have wheels on it? You know what I mean?
Suddenly, the infraction is not so cool anymore.
Their shit never breaks. Their shit never dies. You know what I'm saying? They probably don't use a controller.
Use your fucking mind to control
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
That's wild.
That's what I just wonder, does anybody think like that, like I do? Like, what is the other species or other extraterrestrial beings doing?
I definitely do. Not all the time, but I definitely think about it sometimes for sure. Especially like if I see something about it or something like that, or just something pops up because I feel like there is something else besides us out there. And until I can be proven wrong that there never was, then I would just say that there has to be something.
Yeah, I don't think there's a way they could prove it wrong. There's not.
No, because other than just, I just think that there is. I mean, I guess I don't know. Just so it makes sense that there is something else.
Yeah.
Right. It does. It does. It doesn't make sense. But you know what fucks me up? Do you think that there's a fifth dimension?
Man, after watching Doctor Strange, I don't know what the hell there is.
That's what I always wondered. And people try to explain what the dimensions are. People said that there's 12 dimensions. So it's like, and they try to explain what a fifth dimension would look like, but it doesn't. My mind can't. My mind can't comprehend what it's like. You know what I mean? And I'm weird. I think about that shit like at least I wouldn't say once a day, but 2 or 3 times a week. You know what I mean? Shit like that. I just be like,
That's shit I think about when I get stoned.
yeah. I think that's where it started. You know what I mean? And then I stopped, and I still think about it.
Yeah, you still got those thoughts about it.
I want to know.
Deep thoughts.
Because I'm not the type of person. I don't want to be rich. I just don't. I don't want to be wealthy like that. You know what I mean? It's just not my thing. I'd rather give every dollar I ever had to figure out and meet an extraterrestrial. You know what I mean? If it's not like an evil one, but you know what I mean? Just for it to answer me questions.
I want to meet. Can you make sure you find me one? It's got to be nice. I don't want him killing me or some shit. Make sure he's a cool one.
He's got to have RC cars.
Yeah. Don't be mean and try to like hurt me. You know what I mean? Or like try to like examine me. If it was like the movie Paul, like, if it touches me and it can show me everything, that's fine. You can touch me, but you know, like, what is it? What is everything?
Wild shit, man.
Like, do they play soccer? I don't even fuck with soccer, but do they play soccer? That's a big one for me.
I mean, like everything at some point in time is like, you know, not real until it's really there. I read an article the other day that like NASA accidentally came across a way that now they are able to make an actual warp engine, a warp drive engine. So if NASA's actually figured out a way to make a warp drive engine, that means that they basically figured out how to make a time machine to fold time and get from one place to another without time changing. So, I mean, this was a real article on like not some fake website thing online. Like it's like, what the hell is this like for real? Like,
Can you find that article still? I bet you can't.
I don't know. Let's see. I would be curious to see if I can. But I definitely feel like there's something out there. There's too much space out there.
There is. It's too much for us not to know, or
Yeah,
too
you can
much.
still find it. NASA and DARPA did it.
It's like the people that say that they got abducted by aliens. Some they take lie detector tests, the real ones, not no. Oh, I'm gonna go with. I'll pay you $500 to tell me I'm telling the truth type shit. Like real shit. Like took tests and said like they've seen them. There's this dude. There's so many people, man. I'll be forgetting the name. I had to stop because I was so engulfed in it. That he's a brain surgeon. And he said he has well over 100 surgeries under his belt. And he said he can, if you meditate for long enough, and you can speak with them that way. Like meditation is way more than we think it. Well, I think it is. I thought it was a joke, but the people that meditate say it brings you to a place in your life or in your mind that you can't really comprehend unless you meditate and try it. And if you
Well, they say
meditate,
we only use like 10% of the power in our brains anyway. Like for real.
yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah, like I mean, I've always heard like that as a thing. Like so who knows what we're really capable of thinking or doing or achieving, I guess.
And then they say as life forms, there's five categories or five numbers is life forms, and we're at 0. He said then they're trying to make we're trying to get to be number 1 before we can even get to 5. You know what I mean? Or level 5. I don't know. It's so fucking much shit. Like it goes so deep of the category of life that we're sustaining right now because we're not that old of a race. And then they said that there is a spaceship on the fucking moon, and they said it was over 1 million years old.
That was in Star Wars, Dark Side of the Moon. Remember that shit? That shit landed. No, I'm just playing. But no, for real. There probably is. Great.
Yeah, they said that there is a spaceship on there that was over 1 million years old. They estimate, and it was almost a mile long, like huge. And that who said that?
Bigger than a cruise ship.
Was the Apollo, the dude that did Apollo? What was it, Apollo 19 or Apollo?
Is it the ship from Spaceballs? The beginning of the movie?
In warp drive.
Yeah, warp drive.
Getting plaid. Put it in. Was it plaid mode? Right.
Yeah.
Ludicrous speed.
Because that's why Elon Musk has plaid in his in the Tesla.
Yeah.
It's a Spaceballs joke.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
Yep.
He's a nerd like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah. He's
I was
another one.
wondering.
He always jokes around and says we're living in as like a game
Yeah, he said we're living in a simulation.
simulation. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I thought about that too. I'm like, dude, it's a boring ass. I'm a boring ass fucking simulation. Like, I don't do much. I don't know. Shit. I don't know. I'm weird, man. I think very, very, very deep, like into that type of shit so much. And the want for me to know that shit is so fucking strong. How much I want to know.
Well, listen, how the hell somebody explained to me. I mean, I guess they're trying to explain it to us so that it makes sense instead of just saying, yeah, aliens built the pyramids. But how the hell did they build those goddamn pyramids the way they did? So perfect, lined up with the sun to cast shadows on certain days. Like I was in the Mayan, for my honeymoon, we went to the Mayan, we went to Mexico. And we went to Chichen Itza for our honeymoon. And they had a pyramid up there that once a year on a certain solstice day, it's the same time every year, the sun cast a shadow down the back ridge of the pyramid so much that going down, it was a serpent with the head at the bottom. Now, they didn't have no rigid drills or no 360 laser levels. Nothing.
Whoa,
They had these
wow,
hands right here. Just these
that's
hands.
it.
Come
And
on now.
them
No, it was
hands,
like this. Dropping stuff by just moving
yeah.
it with their hands in their mind or some shit. I don't know, man. How much manpower you need to move a goddamn 7-ton stone? Come on.
And did you see? Did you see in
You
the
can't even
Bible
get enough
that they,
hands around it in that small of a space to pick it up.
right? And you see in the Bible that they said a God came down from a what they call it, a fiery chariot or something like that. It says it in the Bible. He came from the sky in a fiery chariot. They didn't know what a spaceship was. They didn't know what any of this shit was. But like you said, how the fuck did those get built? And if you've seen every single scientist that ever looked at this shit said, we don't even have machinery to do this. We don't have machinery to cut stone so perfect.
Yeah, and they were doing it back then.
And they did it. How?
Yeah.
They say you need cranes to lift these fucking stones. They were so big.
Yeah,
The ones that are there's a tomb inside the pyramid that's all marble or stone or whatever. That's so heavy that no machinery back then would ever be able to possibly lift it.
Yeah, it's nuts. Even those like stones at Stonehenge.
Right? What the fuck? How did
What
you?
are they doing there?
Yeah.
Come
How?
on.
It don't even add up. Like, how did you?
And then Transformers has to mess with your mind by doing that damn movie with them.
Oh man, right?
But yeah, how do they put them there? Like, it's some of that stuff just there's no good answer for it.
There's none. It don't make
other than the unexplained.
Right. So the question is,
something.
Well, how did you do it?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's some of the craziest shit you'd ever hear. And that's why I want to see the pyramids in Egypt so bad.
Yeah, that's a dream vacation for me.
Yeah.
I think in person that would be like, whoa, this is nuts.
Yeah.
I'm into that shit anyway. I think the ancient stuff is cool. All the pyramids, all the different tombs. I love all that shit. I'm a nerd with that stuff.
Yeah.
It's neat.
It's very neat. It's art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a history that they still got to this day.
Yeah, and how do they do it? How do they even try to figure it out? How do they read their language? All this stuff. It's just it's wild, man. It really is cool.
I haven't looked up the research as much, but it's like I have yet to find somebody that even explains how they could have did it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's a couple theories, I guess, that they have, with certain things, but it still doesn't. I mean, some of it makes sense because they try to make it sound like, oh yeah, I guess that could work with enough hands, but it still don't make sense. That even like the cutting, I can get the moving it with rolling it on logs and all that stuff and pushing them down river and certain things, but it still don't make sense. It's too much, too big.
Yeah, and they
You
said
know?
because the pyramids are bigger than I ever thought. I didn't
Yeah,
think
they're
they were as
huge.
big as they were,
Yeah,
and they're saying that they're big, and I still can't estimate how big in my head how big it really is, and they're saying it's enormous. So
yeah,
them stones in there, somebody a scientist said that the hill that they would have had to walk that stone up would have been miles and miles long because of the incline
yeah,
to be able to even get it to go up there.
yeah. I mean, we were at Chichen Itza, and that's a Mayan, pyramids down there. And that's only a small pyramid compared to the ones in Egypt, and that was still huge, in my opinion. It was still
Was
big.
it big?
Oh yeah, it was still big, definitely 30, 40 foot tall, probably at a minimum.
Man,
It was cool, and I may even be wrong. It may have been 40, 50 foot tall, and there were huge pieces of stone. Like it was nuts.
this shit don't make sense, bro.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, to be able to wrap your head around that is just mind blowing, bro.
You ask someone to carry something now, a job, they're like, "Yo, this is a team lift, man. I need a second set of hands." I'm like, what the
Right.
hell? We used to
Something,
move
something 100
stones.
pounds. Some shit 100 pounds, you can't carry it. It's like, but you heard that they said men are getting weaker, naturally getting weaker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they said men are not as strong as they used to be in the past 100 years. I mean, but it's like, even if there was like, they used to say that there were giants, like, even giants won't do that. Like, 8 foot tall men, like, no.
Mm, no.
It's scary to think about. And then they came out with that shit with there's machines that, or there's unidentified objects that are moving through the sky that we can't even think about being as fast as or maneuvering as much as. You die if you take a turn. They said if you take a turn like they do, you would die, instantly die because of the G forces. So they're reaching 30, 40 G's in a turn.
That's no good. 3 or 4 will put you to sleep and throw you up, make you
Yeah, you're
throw up.
going to sleep. You know what I mean?
5 or 6, you out for the night. You might not wake up. But hold on.
It's just crazy. Thousands of miles an hour. Did you see the Nimitz dude was flying the Nimitz, his name, oh fuck, I forget their name. Oh, Commander Fravor. He was he found a UFO that was on top of, he said the water was smooth as glass. And there was he said it looks like they call him a tic tac, and it was sitting on top of the water, and it was going back and forth and then side to side like a cross on top of the water. And he said under it the water was all white capped, right above the water, and they were traveling down, and they were going, because a jet can't. He was a jet fighter pilot, you know what I mean, and the jet can't obviously hover, so he had to drop down, and he was going in like whatever the fuck that is in a circle going down, and all of a sudden the machine started following his move and going up, and all of a sudden it he said it disappeared. He said it disappeared. I never seen it. He said I didn't see it. And then he said he talked on the radio. He said it's gone. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden he said, hey Cap, he said that UFO is at your next waypoint, where he's supposed to be at in the jet. And he said it got there in 4 seconds. Seconds. And it was obviously, I don't know how many miles he said it was away. It was far. He said he don't know how it got there. If you look it up, it's everywhere. His name is David Fravor. In 2004 that happened. He said he ain't thinking nothing about it, but he said it was something. He said the way it moved. He said the white cap. He said he said there was no white cap in the water. He said the water was still like glass. He said, but this spot, he said it was moving so vigorously in a crossing pattern, like back and forth, side to side, vigorously, in the white caps under there, right under where the ship was, or the machine, whatever it was all white and like doing some weird shit that he's never seen before. And he said, and they said there was another jet with him, but they sat on top, and it was a female. And then when he was traveling down, neither of them saw him. They should have vanished. Like they didn't see it fly away. It's like vanished. You gotta look that up. I can't believe you ain't seen it.
No,
David Fravor. He's all over the place.
I think I heard something about that on like watching Joe Rogan.
Oh, he's wild.
He interviewed him. Joe Rogan interviewed him.
Yep, that's probably how. Yeah.
He said it just vanished. He's a fucking A,
Watch
man.
highlighted clips of it.
Yeah. Yeah, he said, dude on the radio, his commanding, to tell him where he's next. He said, Cap, set your next waypoint. Fuck does that happen?
That's just them fucking with them. Like
You don't fuck around when it comes to that. You know what I mean? When you're in the air, they don't do that.
well, it like what?
That was the UFO fucking with them, yes.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the guy on the radio. They don't get down like that. They're not. They don't.
No. That was the UFO fucking with the pilot.
He knew exactly where he was supposed to be at.
Yeah.
And they went there like now they're here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's some weird shit.
Oh man.
Oh. I think it's Betty by time.
Yeah, almost for me. I'm getting tired over here.
Yeah, it's about midnight.
Yeah, I can't stay up like I used to after changing my hours and working early.
12:55.
Shit.
Yeah, Creedon, I'll play with you tomorrow. How about that?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I think I'm about to cut out.
Yeah, I'm about to head out, man. Go bed. All right, y'all.
All right, fellas.
I appreciate
Later, everyone.
Until next time.
you. Yes, sir.
Peace
Glad
out.
for chatting.